Hey football fans, thanks for joining me for another episode of the Top 10 Project, where today I will reveal my top 10 most valuable receivers of all time. Now let's dive in. Okay, coming in at number 10, the Rams' all-time leading receiver, Isaac Bruce. Bruce had a 16-year career, making 4 Pro Bowl appearances, and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2020. He was on the Super Bowl winning team in 1999 as the Rams defeated the Titans by a score of 23-16. He led the league in receiving yards in 1996 and has an accumulated FGV score of 1,463.06. Coming in at number 9, the Panthers' all-time leading receiver, Steve Smith Sr. Smith had a 16-year career, making 5 Pro Bowl appearances, and he was selected to the All-Pro First Team 2 times. He was never able to win a Super Bowl ring and has not been inducted into the Hall of Fame yet. He led the league in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns in 2005, won the Comeback Player of the Year award in 2005 as well. Smith has an accumulated FGV score of 1,489.43. Next, at number 8, the Raiders' all-time leading receiver, Tim Brown. Brown had a 17-year career, making 9 Pro Bowl appearances, and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2015. He was never able to win a Super Bowl either. He led the league in receptions in 1997 and has an accumulated FGV score of 1,504.35. All right, coming in at number 7, another all-time leading receiver, but this time for the Kansas City Chiefs, and the only tight end in the top 10, Tony Gonzalez. Gonzalez had a 17-year career. He made 14 Pro Bowl appearances and was selected to the All-Pro First Team 6 times and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2019. He was never able to win a Super Bowl, but he did lead the league in receptions in 2004 and has an accumulated FGV score of 1,591.93. Next on the list at number 6, the Vikings' all-time leading receiver, Chris Carter. Carter had a 16-year career, making 8 Pro Bowl appearances, and was selected to the All-Pro First Team 2 times, and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2013. He too was never able to win a Super Bowl, but he did lead the league in receptions in 1994 and touchdowns in 95, 97, and 99, and has an accumulated FGV score of 1,628.17. Okay, before I get into the top 5 most valuable receivers of all time, I wanted to review the 6 Hall of Fame cards that will be given away on August 3rd. Again, this giveaway will consist of 6 Hall of Fame player cards and 6 Hall of Fame prospect player cards. Our first card for the giveaway is none other than Joe Cool himself, Joe Montana, from the 1990 NFL Pro Set Super Bowl MVP football cards. Next is Kevin Green from the 1990 NFL Pro Set base and led the league in sacks in 94-96 on his way to compiling 160 career sacks. Third on the list is Hall of Famer Charles Haley from the 1990 Fleer Premier Edition base set. Haley's a 5-time Super Bowl champion and split time with the 49ers and the Cowboys. Fourth on the list is the fastest man in the NFL, or was, Darrell Green from the 1991 Fleer Ultra football card set. Green played his entire 20-year career with the Redskins and compiled 54 career interceptions. Okay, our 5th Hall of Fame player is arguably the best quarterback not to win a Super Bowl, Dan Marino, from the 2022 Panini Prestige base set. Marino won the Offensive Player of the Year and League MVP in 1984 after leading the league in attempts, completions, yards, touchdowns, passing yards per attempt, passing yards per game, and QB rating. He was also the first quarterback in league history to pass for 5,000 yards in a season and 50,000 and 60,000 yards in a career. Our last Hall of Fame player was a premier blindside blocker, Joe Thomas, from the 2022 Panini Prestige base set. Thomas was a 10-time Pro Bowler and was selected to the All-Pro First Team 6 times. Be sure to check the description for the giveaway details, and good luck to everyone. Okay, number 5 on our list, the Colts all-time leading receiver, Marvin Harrison. Harrison had a 13-year career, making 8 Pro Bowl appearances and being selected to the All-Pro First Team 3 times, and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2016. He was on the Super Bowl winning team in 2006 as the Colts defeated the Bears by a score of 29-17. He led the league in receptions in 2000 and 2003, receiving yards in 1999 and 2002, and touchdowns in 2005, and has an accumulated FGV score of 1,653.35. Sliding in at number 4 on our list, the Cardinals' all-time leading receiver, Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald had a 17-year career, making 11 Pro Bowl appearances and being selected to the All-Pro First Team 1 time. And to date, he has not been inducted into the Hall of Fame. He was never able to win a Super Bowl ring either. He led the league in receptions in 2005 and 2016, and touchdowns in 2008 and 2009, and has an accumulated FGV score of 1,784.88. Coming in at number 3 on our list, the enigmatic receiver Randy Moss. Moss had a 14-year career, making 6 Pro Bowl appearances and being selected to the All-Pro First Team 4 times, and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2018. He too was never able to win a Super Bowl, but he did lead the league in touchdowns in 1998, 2000, 2003, 2007, and 2009, and was the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 1998. He has an accumulated FGV score of 1,856.67. Coming in at number 2, the polarizing receiver Terrell Owens. Owens had a 15-year career, making 6 Pro Bowl appearances and being selected to the All-Pro First Team 5 times, and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2018. He also never won a Super Bowl, but he did lead the league in touchdowns in 2001, 2002, and 2006, and he has an accumulated FGV score of 1,876.41. And the number 1 most valuable receiver of all time is Jerry Rice. Rice tops our list as the all-time leading receiver for the 49ers with 22,895 yards. Rice had a 20-year career, making 13 Pro Bowl appearances and being selected to the All-Pro First Team 10 times, and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2010. He won 3 Super Bowl rings with the 49ers in 1988, 1989, and 1994, and was also the Super Bowl MVP in 1988. He led the league in receptions in 1990 and 96, receiving yards in 86, 89, 1990, 93, 94, and 95. And he also led the league in touchdowns in 86, 87, 89, 90, 91, and 93, and was the Offensive Player of the Year in 1987 and 1993. And he has an accumulated FGV score of 2,535.55. GV gap between Rice and Owens is 659.15 points, which would be good enough for 149th on the list. Rice's 10 selections as first-team All-Pro is the most for any player in the Hall of Fame, tied with Jim Otto. Was it really any surprise that Jerry Rice was the clear number 1? He played in the league for 2 decades. He clearly has set the standard to which all other receivers are judged. On a side note, Tony Gonzalez was the only tight end to crack the top 10. However, Antonio Gates came in at number 11 and missed the top 10 by 37.51 points. Jason Witten came in at number 21, Kellen Winslow came in at number 30, and Rob Gronkowski completes the top 5 receiving tight ends, coming in at number 34. Okay, that's my top 10 most valuable receivers of all time. Let me know in the comments how I did, or ask me where your favorite receiver ranked. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.